And this just in, as we come on the air, folks, there will now be a hearing to decide if one of the 19 defendants indicted late Monday night should have their case moved from the Fulton County Courthouse.
A hearing is now set for later this month to hear the request from former Trump Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. Meadows made the formal request on Tuesday with the goal of moving his case to a federal court. Now, the hearing is set for August 28th. Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis has until the 23rd, 1 week from today, to respond to his request for removal. Well, this has commanded headlines across the nation, talking about that indictment in Fulton County. We are learning how people here in Georgia and across Metro Atlanta feel about the indictment.
So in an exclusive 11 Alive Survey USA poll conducted this week, we reached out to 650 adults here in Georgia, asking them about the indictments, and this is what we learned. So of that number, 554 are registered voters. The group was targeted based on their gender, age, race, education, and home ownership. Now, the poll is a margin of error of 5.2 percentage points.
We asked 12 questions, with each giving a little more insight into how Georgia voters feel about the indictments. One of them asked, based on what you know, are these Georgia criminal charges against former President Donald Trump fair or unfair? Today, we asked that question to people around Metro Atlanta to see how they felt.
Yes, if there's enough evidence, then I think we should be investigating.
I'd say, at least with me, if they have evidence that something might have happened, I think they should look into it regardless of left or right.
There's so many layers to the unethical behavior of a national leader that it shouldn't be unchecked by the American people.
And when we asked this question to those in our 11 Alive Survey USA poll, 51% found the charges were fair. 33% said they were unfair, and 17% said they were not sure.
So once again here, folks, they were asked a lot of questions during our poll. 11 Alive John Sherrick joins us live now with more on how those Georgians are responding. John?
And sheriff's deputies are here ready to receive defendants as they prepare to turn themselves in here at the Fulton County Jail. All while one of them, of course, Donald Trump, also continues to run for president. So we asked people in our poll, should he continue to run? Is this case about justice, or is it just politics?
We've heard what Donald Trump thinks. We've heard what Fulton County DA Fonnie Willis thinks. We asked Georgians on Tuesday and Wednesday, right after the indictments were announced Monday night, are the charges against Donald Trump better described as an attempt to hold him accountable or an attempt to influence the next election? And overall across the state, the responses were almost evenly divided within the 5-point margin of error. But among women,
I think it was to hold him accountable. I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire. And there's been so much smoke with him, and I don't think it was political. I think it was legitimate.
55% of women think the case is an attempt to hold Trump accountable, while 53% of men think it's just to influence the next election.
Political corruption is bad across the board, but the timing is kind of tied into the next election.
No surprise here. Most Democrats think prosecutors are just trying to hold Trump accountable. And most Republicans think that prosecutors only want to influence the 2024 election. There is a wide divide racially as well.
To hold him accountable, yes, because he committed crimes.
Blacks overwhelmingly think the issue is accountability, 72%. A smaller majority of whites, 59%, think it's all just politics. Should Donald Trump continue to run for president, or should he end his campaign? Overall, just over half of those polled think he should end his campaign. Among men, just under half want him to continue to run. Most women want him to bow out. This man misses Trump in office.
I like the low gas prices, the economy. I think everybody agrees the economy is better.
Most Republicans want Trump to stay in it. Most Democrats want him to get out. Most whites want him to keep running. Most blacks want him to quit.
If someone is being investigated for crimes, I don't think that they should be considered for a presidential election.
If he bails out, then the Republicans won't have a chance to win, and I don't want to see a Democrat win.
Just a snapshot of some of the questions we asked and the responses we received as defendants get ready to turn themselves in here at the Fulton County Jail.
All right, John, thanks a lot for the insight. Really interesting there. If you want to hear a lot more about that survey, you could check it out right now on our website, 11alive.com.